Hey everybody, welcome to the third edition of Set the Record Straight.
And you all know here that we, Sam and Sam, are here to set the record straight on all things pertaining to the Philadelphia Eagles. Just really trying to cover things in between the lines of the topics that most of our content creators are discussing out there.
And before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you feel about,
Absolutely.
The certain topics that we're talking about.
Absolutely. And we appreciate every single person who has jumped on the program and supported us on YouTube, supported us on Facebook. Hey, man, thank y'all so much. Keep the comments coming and really just keep keeping the support coming, man. We appreciate y'all greatly. We want y'all to know that. We want to give a shout out to Coach Nick and his new contract, and it's well worth it and well deserved. And I'm going to be really honest on my point. I was one who was really hard on Coach Nick, and I was down on him. Because again, we want to set the record straight, and I'm setting the record straight about my own self pertaining to Coach Nick. And some things that he did, some things he didn't do, and certain ways that he handled the team, that I wasn't really happy with. Play calling and things of that nature, and even the way he handled and dealt with Jalen at some times. But you know what? Coach Nick proved himself. Coach Nick did what most of us were looking for him to do, which was to get this team to the place where ultimately he could win a Super Bowl. And listen, he did it. So at this point, for me, I don't have a whole lot to say other than congratulating Coach Nick and supporting him the rest of the way out.
I'm real happy for him. I am. I'm really happy that he got his contract. It's well deserved.
Well deserved. 100%. Well deserved. Contract. Congratulations, Coach Nick.
I initially thought, I'm going to keep it to 100. I thought it was a puppet hire back in 2021.
Yep, 100%.
Coming off of Doug Peterson, who is an excellent head coach.
Yeah. They
ended up parting ways, and they signed this no-name from Indianapolis. Yep. I was like, here we go. The Eagles doing what they do best, hiring a puppet back there. But nah, he made the most of all of his players.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, and again, in Philadelphia, we're real critical of players and coaches. Mm-hmm. And, the Eagles have figured this thing out. They figured this thing out with Coach Nick, and kudos to Mr. Lurie, Jeffrey Lurie, the owner.
Mr. Nerd.
Kudos to Howie Roseman, the GM, and them getting this thing together with Coach Nick. And we're looking forward to, your success, Coach Nick, moving this team forward, getting us to this point of repeating next season. Key games to me on the schedule that I feel like that are going to really, really be instrumental in the Eagles season are the Kansas City game, the Los Angeles Rams game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, the possible Detroit Lions game, and then the Buffalo Bills game, possibly on December 28th. One of the things about this schedule, before I move on to Sammy, is that there are many people who are speaking about the difficulty of the schedule and the issue of there not being many back-to-back or really any back-to-back home games on the schedule. Folks, the Eagles are road warriors, man. What I don't understand about many content creators and individuals who are talking about the schedule and really complaining about what they believe to be us being screwed by the league is that it doesn't matter, folks. It doesn't matter. Back in our first video, we told y'all champions don't worry, folks, and we're champions. And one of the things that this team has proven over the length of time of Nick Sirianni's tenure and Jalen Hurts' tenure as the quarterback is that this team wins on the road. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if we don't have any back-to-back home games. This team has proven that they're road warriors.
If you ask me personally, I think it's actually not that bad of a schedule.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yep.
Like, this team won the Super Bowl last year, y'all. Yep. Like, I personally think, if you ask me personally, we're going to go 17-0. Because it's just like, I just really, don't think anybody in the league has a firepower right now to beat the Eagles. I just don't. Like, Jalen Hurts has gone out and proven time and time again that he can beat really good teams.
Yeah.
Period, end of story.
Yeah.
He's done it 2023, 2021, 2022, just completely just beating good teams.
Yeah.
And I'm just not too worried. I don't think it's that bad of a schedule. You guys have absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing.
No. Sammy says 17-0. I'm looking at realistically roughly around, I would say 14 wins. Again, because this team over the past few years have proven that they're a 13 or 14, 15 win team, folks. What we really want y'all to do is to stop looking at or listening to what other people say.
Yes,
and don't
please.
even listen to yourself. Look at the facts. Look at the record. Go back and again, set the record straight for yourself by looking at the Eagles' actual record over the past few years, especially since Jalen Hurts has been healthy. As long as that man is starting and he's healthy, this team is going to win no less than 13 or 14 games, folks. Please understand this. The only thing that's going to stop this team from winning roughly around 13 or 14 or maybe 15 games or maybe even going undefeated are going to be injuries. There's no one, as Sammy said, on this schedule. There's no one in the league, folks, who can mess with the Philadelphia Eagles at this point.
Not right now.
And honestly, I'll debate anybody on that subject. So, again, I'm looking at around 13 or 14 wins. Sammy's looking at 17.
Undefeated, man.
So he says undefeated. As long as the team is healthy, we can expect them to win roughly around 15 games or more. So everyone knows the verdict. You know, the owners or the ban for the Tush Push in Philadelphia, it didn't go through. The Tush Push will be here this coming season. And I'm going to be honest with you all, folks, that I could have cared less about this particular verdict on the Tush Push because, to me, folks, the Eagles would have been champions with or without the Tush Push. It is a situational play, number one. It isn't a play that you use, every play per your offensive possession. It's a situational play. That's number one. Number two for me is that I was hoping and praying that the owners would have gotten a vote to pass that the Tush Push be banned. And I'm going to tell y'all why I was hoping and praying that. I was hoping and praying that because I just want my team to have a little more incentive to get out here this coming season and smash these teams up. I'm going to be really honest with you because it was ridiculous to even attempt to ban a play that a team was really good at. So for me, I wanted them to ban it to actually get this team ready to smash this league up. I'm serious. I am so serious because, again, it's ridiculous for people to be, as they are, the owners in the league, and moving a goalpost. That if you can't stop something, you decide basically that we're going to ban it. Folks, no, that's not the way you win in life. That's not the way you win in the NFL. Folks, that's not the way you win. You win by overcoming, adapting, and doing what you need to do to make the stops, not by moving a goalpost and changing rules.
I really couldn't, again, like my father said, I really couldn't care either way if the Eagles had to play or didn't have to play. Because, if we didn't have to play, I would like to see what the Eagles did around the goal line.
Thank you.
Like if they had more creativity.
Thank you.
Or, Jalen Hurts throws the ball more in the goal line.
Thank you.
Saquon runs the ball more in the goal line.
Thank you.
But, it's here to stay. I'm happy. And the owners, they tried to pull a fast one on us. They tried to get us. They tried to get us with that play. But if you ask me personally, I just really think that was more so of the Eagles breaking down the play so the owners could get a better grasp of how to stop it, in my personal opinion. Because they had they brought in Jason Kelce, and they had him sit there for an hour and a half, break down the Tush Push play, right? And I bet you the owners were in there writing notes. I bet you they were in there taking notes.
Too much information given.
Exactly.
Too much information given that day.
I bet you they were in there taking notes. But to me, I told you this. I really don't think it's gonna mean that much because it's a hat on a hat play.
Yeah.
It's who's stronger, who's bigger, who's tougher, who's faster. So I'm happy it's here to stay.
Yeah. And again, folks, as we prepare to wrap up, we want to just set the record straight on them three things. And I'm going back to this Tush Push again last because and I wanna lock in on that before we close because again, folks, you won't find success in life moving the goalposts to benefit you so that you can win. Folks, listen. You never win when you do that. And this is part of the reason why I wanted these owners to pass this particular vote to ban it. Because there's a principle in the earth, and the principle is as you're out here passing things to try to make someone else fail who's successful, you'll find yourself failing your own self and the other person who you're trying to pass the vote for being successful. So we gotta watch ourselves with this stuff. Stop trying to move goalposts in life for your benefit and just simply put the work in to do what you need to do to be successful, folks. And that's us setting the record straight with Sam and Sam pertaining to the Eagles. Thank y'all again. Please like, please subscribe, folks. Please support. We appreciate y'all very much, and we'll see y'all soon.
Go Birds!